That's why we're here, right here. Coho, also known as silver salmon. Not sure if you guys can see, that's a beautiful rainbow right behind me. That's why we live in Alaska, is for moments like this. It's been a busy day, a successful day of fishing, but I am exhausted. I've just had a hot shower and I brushed my teeth and a half of a pizza and a vanilla milkshake, and I'm tired and I'm ready for bed. Last week of August, we're going back to Valdez today to do some more salmon fishing, hopefully silver salmon this time. We're tent camping this time in Valdez instead of using the van. Should be an interesting trip. It's gonna rain all week. We're gonna be wet. Come with me, I'll show you how I'm packing for this trip. Okay, what we have in here is my computer bag. It's also a bulletproof backpack. It'll stop quite a few different kinds of rounds. If you have to, you can put it in front of yourself for protection. Probably won't need that in Valdez, Alaska, but it's good to have. So a bulletproof backpack with my laptop in it, container with a whole bunch of snacks and dry goods for food, clothing bag, and then I'll open up the back of the truck and I'll show you what's back here. The back of this truck is full with stuff. We're taking the tent this time, not the camper van. All right, here's the back of my truck. We're getting ready to go to Valdez this morning to do some more fishing. Food cooler, brand new Yeti. Fish cooler, camping supplies, the Arctic Oven tent and the Rainfly, fishing gear, dry good food. We'll be there all week, so we're bringing quite a bit of food with us so we don't spend a fortune eating out all the time. So that's what it looks like when you go tent camping in Alaska for a week in the backwater towns like Valdez, Alaska. And I'm so glad you're coming with us on this special salmon fishing edition of Living My Alaska. We're staying here at the Valdez RV Park, and this is our campsite for the next week while we do some salmon fishing. And as you can tell, skies have turned gray. This is more accurate for Valdez, Alaska in the last week of August. Things are changing around here. It's 55 degrees outside. It's getting way cooler than it was just 2 weeks ago when I was here. But we'll get the big tent set up and then we're going fishing, and you're coming with me, so let's get moving. This is why we like our Arctic Oven tent. It gives us a lot of room for some comfortable camping and campsites like this. Come on inside. So I'll show you inside here. This is what's called a vestibule. And as you can see, that's the exit right there. But we have a lot of room for storage in here. We have some rain coming and some nasty weather coming into Valdez. We'll stay nice and dry in here. And this is like a little gear storage or a garage. Now come inside, I'll show you where we relax and sleep. So if you're wondering why I have a tarp on the floor, it's a lot easier to just rip that tarp out and shake it out when it gets dirty. It inevitably will get dirty in here. You can see the dust and the dirt that's been tracked in and out for us going in and out. These are our Arctic Oven Alaska tent and tarp cots. They fold up into little bags and they store away quite nicely. These are some inflatable mats that are nice and big. The Arctic Oven tent provides lots of storage to stand up, lots of headroom. I have clothesline in the corner there, as you can see, to keep my stuff dry. Take my shoes off, we'll go inside. I'll show you a little bit more detail. This is Mr. Jim Jones' bed. He's nursing a leg injury, and so that's why there's betadine and peroxide on the floor here. But this is the little Goal Zero Yeti 500X, and that's what we use to power the Starlink, and we use to power our iPhones, and I can even power my laptop. Right here is where the stove would fit. The stove pipe would come down like this, and the little stove would sit right here with a protective sheet underneath it to keep it from burning the floor. Plenty of storage under the bed. This is a Kifaru 0 degree Fahrenheit sleeping bag. One of the things I love about this bag is the zipper is right at the top right here. It's not on the sides, it's right at the top. And for a pillow by Hest, H-E-S-T, bought them at REI. I can put a link in the description for all of these things as much as I can, so you can find them if you need them. And this is what sleeping looks like. We're getting suited up, getting ready to go do some fishing today. It's pouring down rain in Valdez, Alaska, but the silvers are in. Silver salmon, that is, and I'm super excited, but got a new rain hat. It looks goofy, but keeps my head dry. This is the way it's done, and this is a really great outfit to keep me warm and dry today in some really nasty weather. Okay, it's time for some salmon fishing. Let's get to it. This is what it's about right here. Silver salmon. Whoa, look at that right there. Look at that, Jim. Whoa, look at that. Oh, you got one too? Oh, what are we gonna do now? Gonna bring me yours, maybe? See if I can find it here. Wow. All right. It's quite the day of fishing. 45 minutes, 3 beautiful big fat silvers. Jim's got one more to catch, then we're done. It's our last fish, 6 fish in the last probably 30 minutes. Jim's gonna dispatch him with the baton, and then we'll bring him up to the truck. It's the best way to put him down out of end his suffering right there. This is a beautiful silver salmon, also known as a Coho, caught earlier today. Really nice and fat. We're gonna fillet this thing right now. Rule number 1 of filleting, make sure you have a very sharp knife. Another rule number 1 is a cut glove. This knife won't go through this glove, and it protects my hands. I always use a cut glove. All right, first step. First thing I want to do is rinse this fish off. He's so nice and fat. I want to cut the belly off this fish. There's a lot of fat on this belly, and it's going to be really great for smoking. Just like that. This is called salmon belly, and it is a delicacy right here. So if you're wondering how to do this, I'll go right behind the fin, make my cut, and then gently turn my knife, and then run down right here. You know you've done it well when your knife has run right against the backbone of the fish. And then we do the same for the other side. And you'll be able to see my knife go right down the edge of that fin, right there. And then I want to run my knife right under these rib bones and get them out of there. Saving as much meat as I can. All right. So now the fish is like this. We'll cut it up into sections. Usually about 1 serving is about the size of your hand, like this. So this will go into the Ziplocs and then into the freeze packer for storage. That's a beautiful Ziploc bag full of fresh, delicious, and healthy Coho salmon.
We are super excited to see the nice big Coho salmon finally arriving for us to catch. And that's all great fun, but I have a freezer that needs to be full of salmon before the winter hits, and this is my last chance to get that done. The salmon are just now starting to arrive, so that means several more days of me struggling to stay warm and dry, avoiding slipping on these very slick rocks, and that could mean me right into some deep water, or even worse, one wrong move means I'm injured and I'm in the hospital. Can I catch enough to fill my freezer before I get myself injured out here? Stay with me because there's a lot more red hot salmon fishing to come, and we're not even close to the end of this adventure.
Hey, by the way, it was so fun to have you along on this awesome fishing video. If you like our videos, check out this next one right here, right now. I think you'll love it. Let's go, come with me. Let's go there now to this next video. Let's do it.